Okay, great. We're live, so hopefully we can create some sort of video to explain what we've been doing over here on Shibadoge Live. And in particular, what we're planning or what's been planned out for the last few months with Unity and how we're going to go about launching this to really the whole world with what we thought was a good idea, our megapixel party. So what's it all about? Well, it's very simple, really. We all want the opportunity to go out there and shill and to generate links and all sorts of things. And we're all about connecting DeFi and the crypto communities together. So it was a good idea that was put to us back in February, actually, to create some sort of grid whereby everybody could literally get involved. How do you go about that? Well, if anyone remembers back a few years back, a nice gentleman called Alex 2, he created this £1 million or $1 million script that's been used for multiple purposes in the past. And so we hooked up with the writer of that script, indeed, and have been he's been sort of kindly working with us behind the scenes for the last couple of months to create our very own megapixel party. We've registered the site, megapixelparty.com. And what it means is basically everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, what community you're from, hopefully you're from the Shibadoge community, the Burn community, the NFT community, but no matter whichever part of the community you're from, you can literally have the opportunity to promote yourselves and promote whatever you want. And all you need to do is, or would have to do, is go on to megapixelparty.com. You'll find this is sort of like up here is the actual start page. And here you can see a few people have been already adding their pixels to it, whereby literally you just look at the grid. You would then click on sort of all the pixels, which we'll come to. Then you'll select some pixels and all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and we'll come to what they actually look like. And those then will get linked to you. You actually design your own little sort of social media ad, which you promote whatever you want to do from your Megapixel Party page. So again, we thought we'd look at a couple of ideas as we're only in sort of the first few hours of this. And the beauty of these grids is we can change things around as we move through the next few weeks. And we'll be adding things like hidden prizes into the grid. We can add special zones into the grid where people will have to find specific pixels for competitions. We'll be having bonus days in the grid where there could be double opportunities to either win something or to gain extra prizes or whatever we can actually come out with. We're going to just try and keep making this as fun as possible until we've actually filled out all 1 million pixels. And we're not doing that badly so far. Already, I'm just looking at the figures, 61,000 pixels have already been filled. And that's just from the last few hours. So again, all anyone has to do is sort of work out how to get involved. This is very new for us. It's still sort of beta for us. So we're going to make a few mistakes along the way, but we'll try and get this right. So we came out with a few sort of first sort of rules. Everyone, because at the end of the day, this is for the community, so everyone gets a free space. It doesn't actually cost anything to get involved with this. And basically what we're asking is simply that you're following, obviously, Shibadoge. That's the @RealShibadoge Twitter account if you can. We'd obviously love you to be following @Shibadoge Live because we're the ones putting this together. And of course, we'll be promoting the unity through crypto. So when other communities come together, or when other people bring their social media accounts to the page, maybe it's a good idea to go follow them. Maybe they'll come follow us more, and we'll start getting the shields going out that way. All you need to do is basically create your pixel ad, which I'll go through in a minute on how to do that. Add your website. So if you've got your own personal website or your own personal business, tourist authority, whatever you are, literally you write a little sort of one line. It's like a classified sort of advertisement, which I'll sort of show you in a minute. And that could be linked to your Instagram, your YouTube, Facebook, Discord, your own personal websites, well, wherever you want it to go. It's obviously a nice idea because this is on behalf of Shibadoge and Unity. If you could put a hashtag in there for hashtag Shibadoge, or maybe if you're in the NFT clubs, or if you're in, well, whichever part of the community you're in, maybe just add a hashtag to your ad, and just help keep spreading the word in there. As we move forwards, there will be a lot of other ways which we'll come to get involved with this, because at the end of the day, this is all about us creating the unity, and for us to start generating interest in the actual project. So here's just a quick example of a particular promotion for a pixel. For instance, this one we put up ourselves. We actually created a little specialist pixel for burn. As you can see, we actually made it in the shape of a bee. So we took a little bit of time on that. When somebody comes onto the page and clicks that or finds it, they will then come up with burn, the most deflationary token in the planet, with a link directly to deflationary.com. That could be anything. For instance, if we've got one down here for Invest Japan, there's some others that have cropped up from other places in the last sort of couple of hours. It can go anywhere. Down here, there's one for, I actually did this one, for Elon Musk's one of one NFT. But just as a way of shilling this, and a way of sort of generating interest in the project, interest in what we're doing, and getting it engaged, we just shield that out with we're giving Elon his first pixels for free. And that in itself has generated quite a lot of retweets. It's obviously hashtagged Shibadoge, hashtagged Doge Army NFTs. So, of course, that is creating a lot of awareness for the Shibadoge community and creating awareness for Shibadoge Live, which is good for everybody. So here is the picture as you would see if you come in via the sort of the main web page. And on this, you can literally, there's sort of lots of ways to get involved. But at the beginning, you'll see this order pixels thing. So if you come onto the grid, you've clicked through a few, and you think, well, yeah, we'll get involved with that. Obviously, you're going to click order pixels. That's your entry point into us creating you're creating your sort of pixel page on that. It's done through, it's actually on a server, which is HTTPS, so it's a secure socket server, and it's created using the WordPress plugin, if anyone's familiar with WordPress. So it's 100% secure. None of your data comes to Shibadoge, Shibadoge Live, Unity, any of us. It's all handled via their good selves. Anyway, when you sort of click on that, it will bring you to a couple of pages, either a user login page, which will look something like this, and you would create an account, or it would come to something a little bit different, which I don't have the picture, of course. But mostly it will come to this screen. So basically, if you're an existing user, which you won't be if it's the first time, you would, of course, put your details in here. If you're not an existing user, which 99% aren't, then you would click sort of here. That will bring you into sort of the orders page, and it will sort of tell you what is available. And again, we'll come into more details as we go through this project, because there's a lot of things we were playing around with yesterday whilst we were running this on testnet. We can create lots of special zones, as I've said. There'll be lots of different areas we're going to be changing up because there's also some things we're going to be doing with these pictures for the Unity Club, and that will have tremendous benefit to everybody. So simply put, you're going to literally click on in this page. You'll choose which zone you're going to be in. It will tell you if there's a charge. As I said, the site is set to totally free at the moment, so this page won't come up at the moment. But it will just ask you to choose a file from your computer. So you would go onto your computer and create your first image. Now, the pixel size is 1 pixel. A block size is limited to 16 pixels in a block. So it's a good idea to spend just a few minutes to create a pixel or create an image that can go down to 16 pixels wide or 16 pixels deep. Because otherwise it's just not going to show up properly on the page. And you at the end of the day, we're going to be running competitions on who gets the most clicks and all sorts of things. So you want to really make your pixels stand out, and you want people to click on you. Obviously, that's the whole point of being here. You want to be shilling yourselves, you want to be shilling the project, you want to be creating some sort of buzz going on around that. And as you can see, I mean, in here we're hiding some pixels, which I'll come to a bit later, because some of these hidden pixels will link to prize draws and giveaways and all sorts of things. So as you'll see, all users will basically be shown the grid. You'll then get the chance to position your pixel on the desired place in the grid. And once you're happy with where you want your pixels, literally right-click it, and it will then come to write your ad. When you get to this screen, literally you're going to be asked to decide on some ad text. Literally, this one we just put in about our own mobile phone app, just to give a demonstration. We copied the URL to the Apple Store in there, and then we chose you get a chance to actually upload an extra image, which is bigger. And so you go back to your computer, choose literally almost any image you want in JPEG or GIF, however you want to do that. Choose your second image. Because we were doing the mobile app, we obviously chose a mobile app picture. Click Save Ad, and that will then literally give you the chance to bring you back to this page where you will be asked to sign up. It's the first time you'll be asked to sign up or sign in from the site. Put your details in there, and literally you'll then be given this sort of text where it says new user created general da 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 da. You get the idea. You're now in the big picture advertising system. You'll then receive, and this is very important, an email confirmation. This is our account. You can see it's come in, account confirmation, WordPress titled, and you'll get a simple confirmation message. Click on that, and it will bring you back to the Megapixel Party website, where you will then just confirm that you've got the right pixels, and literally the final steps will be complete the order. So here, our pixel was it was 2,500 pixels large, and literally we just clicked complete order. It then will bring you to your account page, where you'll log in again, and that will tell you how many times your ads have been clicked, etc. And basically where you'll manage all of your pixels in the future. But here now you'll be able to see your pixel on the grid. Here you'll be able to manage your pixels, and you'll be able to change that literally as many times as you want, as for the lifetime of the promotion. Coming into here, you'll then be able to, as you see, you can click, when you click on your ad, it then brings up the actual box with the text that you typed, and also the link to whichever social media page or whichever page that you wanted that link to point to. On the site, megapixelparty.com, underneath this one, we've put a bit of a sample page together to show what it looks like as the grid starts to really fill out. And this, as we move forwards, is what we're going to then start turning into NFTs, which we'll come to a little bit later. Now, we've got a lot of sort of Doge Army and Shiba Army NFT holders in the community. If they wanted to sort of upload their NFT pictures, they'd be sort of welcome to, and then provide links to their different accounts. And we've then got a bit of a gallery as well underneath that. Now, simply put, we're going to be posting a lot more about this in the 3 key channels here. Megapixel Party, so hashtag Megapixel Party, or hashtag giveaway competition, or hashtag competitions. The other thing we've added to the site right now, scrolling back up, is for the first time, we've actually added a donations area or a donations box. Literally, this is to create the Unity Fund. And basically, if we're helping you, obviously, and you really start to see the benefits of the Megapixel page, then it would be great if you could offer some sort of support towards the Unity Fund, which will be going fully towards what we plan to do in supporting communities around the world. That's about it from me right now, because I don't want to make these too long. We'll be back with a more updated version very, very shortly, so that we can then start going through the NFTs, through the Unity Fund, and all of the other really exciting stuff in here.